Hi guys, it's May here. Welcome to Chica Corner with May. I just want to let everyone know that I also have my first channel and it's called Princess May's Kitchen. Topic for today, the cost of living here in Canada. Question was originally from my other channel, but since my other channel I'm doing the cooking 101, so I can't really do a vlog over there, so that's why I started this channel, and this is my second vlog. The cost of living here in America is very expensive because of the high standard. The cost of living that includes housing, transportation, food, education. If you are a tourist or if you are an immigrant coming to Canada, you have to set a goal. You have to set a certain goal. Let's say your goal is to provide a better life for your family. If you don't set a goal, sometimes it's very difficult. I remember when we just first came here in Canada in the 90s, it was a little bit difficult because at that time my mom was the only one working. Me, my sister, and my brother were still in school. And since we were just new, my dad couldn't find work at that time. But I think after 2 or 3 months, he found a job. I remember going to school in the afternoon. Me and my sister, we used to work like 6 hours work, and then yeah, it was like that. That's the kind of life we used to have before. But now everything is doing great, doing very well, with God's blessing, of course. The housing is very expensive, even if you live in a one-bedroom apartment or even in a bachelor. I think the cost of bachelor right now is just a little suite, like an open area, is around $800 to rent, and for one bedroom I believe it's around 1,200, and the two bedrooms is I think about 14 or 1,500 a month, which cost which technically with that amount of money you can own a house and then you pay your house at that price monthly. Coming to Canada, you have to be hardworking. I think I can say that you must have a control of yourself, meaning if you are an outgoing person who loves to party, who loves to stay late outside and coming home 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, if you continue that habit coming here in Canada, I don't think you will survive. A lot of people are saying that, in Canada, you have a good life, money is easy, the quality of life is excellent. Actually, guys, Canada is one of a good country to live. The life expectancy is longer. Everything is affordable if you are hardworking. But if you are lazy and you don't want to do anything, you just want to watch TV, play your game station, or wasting your time for so many nonsense stuff, then it will be hard for you to make your life easy and comfortable. I remember when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I used to work 3 jobs. My mom used to work 3 jobs. My sister Shan used to work 2 jobs. I used to work 3 jobs before, and it was really difficult. But now I only work 1 job, and my part-time is doing YouTube. The transportation here in Canada, if you're taking the bus, it's a little bit cheaper. Mind you guys, when we first took the bus way back in the 90s, the bus fare was only 25 cents. That was way back in the 90s. If you are a student, is 25 cents, and I think the regular person, like the adult, pays, I can't remember, like 50 cents. Yeah, and the seniors is free. But now the bus fare, if you're going to take the bus nowadays, it will cost you $3.25. I think senior has discount when they buy the bus pass. It's affordable taking the bus if your route is accessible, if the bus in your area is accessible, depends on where you live. But it's still, you know, so cheap to take the bus. We don't have any jeepneys back home or we don't have tricycles like back home. Yeah, we only have huge buses here. And then if you buy the bus pass, I think it will cost you $90, and that's good for 1 month. And you can use that one as often as you want, any time of the day. And you know, even on weekends you can use it. You can also use your bus pass or your ticket from the bus to take the LRT. And the buses here, you have 2 hours allowance before the ticket will expired. What else? Buying a car, if you have a stable job, then you can get a car. It's easy to take a loan as long as you have a good credit score or a good beacon score. Then it's easy for you to get stuff. Here in Canada, guys, it's always based on your score. Everything is based on your credit score. The way they do that, you give them your SIN number, and then when you give your SIN number, you have the number there. They're just going to punch it in a computer and they can see how much you're worth before they will lend you money to buy a car or a house. So I advise you as well that once you are here in Canada or anywhere in United States, to please take good care of your credit score, because it doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. If you have a poor credit score or a beacon score, there's no way you can get a house unless you buy the house in full payment, or there's no way for you to get a car if your credit score is very bad. I think there is a new rules now that even if your credit score is very bad or if you declare bankruptcy, you can still own a car, but man, the interest, it will kill you like crazy. So always remember to take good care of your credit score. Food is always affordable, you know, fruits, veggies, especially during summertime, where, you know, we can also plant here in Canada, like especially here in Edmonton. We have 6 months of winter time, 2 months of spring, 2 months of fall, and 2 months of summer. Those 2 months of summertime, everything grows from apples to banana. Oh, we don't have bananas. From apples to oranges, cherries, and blueberries, strawberries, any kind of fruit. And you can also grow vegetables if you want to save money. You can always grow vegetables. Like my sister-in-law, she's good in planting veggies. Like she always has a lot of cucumbers and tomatoes during summertime. And that's one way to save money. Food is very affordable. Like clothing. Over here in Canada, secondhand clothing store like the Value Village and other companies that sell secondhand clothing. But we never tried going for that. But if you want to save money, then you can go to one of those stores and you can still get a decent clothing. You just have to wash it after very well. Canada is a very nice place to settle down, especially to grow old. But I'm going to talk about the benefits when you become a senior citizen. I can share that thoughts with you guys since my parents, my mom and my dad, they are living with me and my sister right now. So on my next vlog, I'm going to use that as one of the example why living in Canada is way better than any other countries. We're here in Canada, if you can't afford to feed yourself 3 times a day, there are like places like Hope Mission, the Mustard Seed, where they provide food for those people who can't afford to eat 3 times a day. I was a volunteer at Mustard Seeds couple of times now, but it was a long time again that since the last time I stepped foot on that place, is because I'm so busy with so many things right now. But I used to volunteer there. I used to cook for the homeless, and well, mustard seed is not just for the homeless, it's also for family that they can afford to have a meal 3 times a day, especially with little children. So they line up to get food there, and it's also a good quality of food. If you are not picky, if you want to have like food in your stomach so you don't get hungry at night and your stomach won't rumble at night, then you know the food is decent. Same thing in Hope Mission. My sister, she support the Hope Mission. I know she donates money for that institution just to help out for the homeless. People think that here in Canada you don't see any homeless people. There's a lot of homeless people here in Canada right now, especially since January of 2020 came in. There's a lot of people that lost their job. The oil company, the oil business here especially here in Canada, the one in Fort McMurray, it's just very slow. A lot of people got laid off. In my sister's company as well, a lot of people are getting laid off. So far right now, the rate of the houses that are being repossessed, meaning, you know, people couldn't afford to pay their house anymore, so the bank took it from them. It's a lot in the market right now. The business is very, very bad. We got our property report a couple of weeks ago, and our property dropped to 20%, which is a lot. Every year, one person die because of being too cold outside. They're like living outside during winter time, and our winter here, especially here in Edmonton, the temperature can drop to -48, and if the temperature is like that, it is really, really cold that the schools, the government closed the schools, especially the ones in kindergarten, and from grade 1 to grade 5, because it's really, really cold. So coming to Canada, you guys, if you are planning to come here in Canada, you have to have a strong faith that everything will work out. You're supposed to have a strong determination that you can make it, so that you can provide for your family back home. Or if you guys are coming here with your family, with your little kids and your wife or your husband, you have to work very hard to provide a good future for your kids. So yeah, that's the honest truth about living here in Canada. Everything is not so nice and simple and pretty. There's a lot of downside too, especially if you're not hardworking and you don't have any goals on what you want to do with your life. So anyhow, guys, that's all for today. The next topic that we're going to tackle is how is it like living in Canada if you are a senior citizen? And I'm going to also to include the topic about the kind of benefits that you will get if you are a resident of Canada or if you are a Canadian citizen. So I will talk about that on my next vlog. So for now, I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. And also, if you are not subscribed on my other channel yet, Princess May's Kitchen, please do subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day, everyone, wherever you are in the world. And may the good Lord bless us all. Bye, you guys.